we think about predators, we quite often think about big things. Mammals such as tigers and lions, big dramatic animals that prey on other species. But with insects being the most prolific creatures on Earth, it's actually predatory insects that we're most likely to encounter and that are having the biggest influence on our environment. If we all use less chemicals and have an organic approach to our gardens, we're more likely to attract these amazing beneficial insects. We'll let them take care of the pest insects for us instead of reaching for the chemical gun. So let's have a little bit of a look around the garden and see what predators we can encounter and see what dramas are playing out in our backyards every day. Praying mantis are well-known insects. We like them because they're really engaging. They have amazing eyesight and they'll look straight at us, so we get that eye-to-eye contact. And they use that amazing eyesight to find their prey. They're stealth predators, so they use camouflage to sit in the foliage and wait for something to come to them. And when it does, they have very powerful forearms which they capture their prey with before they devour it live. It's a pretty gruesome thing to watch. Praying mantis will eat things like grasshoppers and caterpillars, anything that they can catch. They're a really beneficial insect to have in your backyard. If you look closely here, you'll see that there's a praying mantis egg sac. Now this can contain 150 or more baby praying mantis, and when they hatch they'll disperse. But of all those baby insects, you can only expect about 5 to survive. So the praying mantis themselves are a really tasty little snack for birds in your garden. Assassin bugs are another commonly encountered predatory insect in people's backyards. And quite often people are not familiar with this formidable insect. It's a true bug, which means that it has sucking mouth parts, and it uses those piercing mouth parts to strike its prey. It injects an enzyme, much like a spider does, which dissolves the insides of its prey, and then it sucks up that gooey, nutritious insect meal. Predatory wasps take care of so many different types of pests, and many of them actually target species. So there are fruit growers that actually import predatory wasps, especially to take care of insects in their orchards. In your garden, you'll find that wasps will take care of caterpillars, they capture spiders, they will build a nest and actually put paralyzed insects into that nest to feed their young. They're beautiful, they're interesting, they can sting, but most are not aggressive unless you actually disturb their nest. Some of the bigger species, like the mud dauber wasp, but they're really interesting to watch building their nest. And they will collect different insects from the garden to put in that nest to feed their larvae. By encouraging biodiversity in our backyards, we will encourage more predatory species. We may have a few pest insects, but we actually overall will have a better ecosystem all around us, and we can each of us do this in our own backyards. We don't need massive acreage, we just need to allow nature to take its course. So instead of reaching for the chemical gun, encourage the predators. Leave the pests be. They themselves will attract predatory insects that will take care of them themselves. You'll actually have a better, healthier ecosystem if we let nature take care of those pest insects for us. So embrace biodiversity and keep an eye out for some of these incredible insects that you might find in your own backyard.